A creator race. They still exist and are talking about returning to conquer all of Toril? How beyond interesting. They're one of the old reptilian types the old texts used to talk about. These kinds have, from what was written, devolved into modern lizard men and other lesser intelligent creatures out in the world. But these ones I encountered seemed to be from their original empire, which long ago died. I wonder if there is any truth to its words, that they are about to return, and we will all be made slaves again. This universe is a strange one in which people can move to different worlds, planes, dimensions, and through time. For all I know, this reptilian creator just returned from our distant past, where they had ruled everything. Or perhaps it just woke up from a long sleep and was unaware of the state of the world. One thing is for certain, though. If the Dark Lady would have me assist them, then I would have been informed, or will be informed about it soon. Otherwise, I will do all I can to resist these beings and kill them whenever I encounter them. If they really do have a large force ready to return to take over Toril, then they would be a great threat to us here. Dragons were at odds with them, so I would assume so would Tiamat, the Dark Lady. So let's just hope that this is the last I see of them. But then, it would make sense if they were the ones behind the serpent cult that I am trying to track down and destroy. As I said, what better way to conquer the world than to greatly reduce our numbers through nigh incurable diseases? Maybe Neverwinter was only a test, and they are readying the Wailing Death, or another like it to be unleashed in all cities. That would be a nightmare scenario that I cannot allow to happen. It would essentially be the end of the world, and though I care not for those who die, it would also be the end of my church, and the Dark Lady would no doubt suffer as well. If Toril dies, then so do I. So despite it all, it would be my duty to stop them at all costs. I figure I might as well explore the rest of this area first before going to speak to other of these druids. It's a shrub. Oh, I have tons of these fenberries. I don't need them all. This is the way we came in. What about going south? There aren't any trolls or anything like that. Some old ruins. Garbage. Silver necklace. Gold piece. Rubble. Potion of cure critical wounds. Surprised the druids haven't looted that. They may be nature-loving worshippers, but they still need gold and more ruins. What's this? Nothing here. Deer. Huh. They said the wildlife is attacking. This deer seems to be friendly. Too friendly, actually. The woods are a little thick for my liking. A waterfall. Little waterfall. I think that's it. I do have to say it is peaceful here. Well then, let's head back to where we were. Maybe they have chests with equipment and gold in them. Maybe if they weren't around, I'd start opening them all up. Now, who is this?
Please, you must help me. I've already lost a fellow ranger to the animals in this place. He lies just down the southern path.
What, are you going to shoot me in the back with that? Lead on, then.
Seems another fool has taken my bait.
I was actually right. Alright, well, I've got my own creature with me. Kill the bear. This is not going to work out for you. You're almost dead.
You've made short work of my creatures. It would not be wise to let you do the same to me.
Who are you? Wyvern, formerly a guest of the Bulwark Prison in Waterdeep, at your service. A guest, huh? Why did you ambush me? It was nothing personal. I thought that you might be a bounty hunter looking to kill me or take me back to that hellish dungeon. I just might be, actually. I remember Wyvern being on the list of escaped prisoners to bring back an ear for. I would sooner kill myself than go back to that horrible prison. For 10 years I'd felt not the sun on my face, nor heard the call of the wild. I am a ranger, and for me it was truly hell. Now I am free and back where I belong. I want nothing more than to be left alone, and never again shall the rank stench of so-called civilization assail my senses. Why were you originally imprisoned? I was born in a forest to the east. My father was a ranger of some renown, and he taught me to love the forest and all the creatures within it. Life was idyllic, though it did not last. Men came to the forest, human mercenaries on leave from their employ with the lord of the human lands west of the forest. They burned part of the forest, slaughtered the animals for sport, and crucified my father on a tree when he came to speak with them. Go on. When my father did not return, my mother went to search for him. I found her dead at the foot of the tree where my father hung. She had been brutalized before they killed her. My father still lived and had watched, helpless, as my mother was killed. He died in my arms, and I swore vengeance. What did you do? What happened? I hunted them down, one by one. I found them and killed them. I killed their families. I killed their dogs and their horses, stupid beasts that remained loyal to these men despite what they had done. When the human lord brought his forces against me, I disappeared into the woods and picked the men off with arrows until the survivors were so afraid of the forest they called it haunted. You were captured, though. I was betrayed by one of my own, a ranger who they hired from the west. He tracked me down and would not listen to reason. He talked of innocence, killed and vengeance gone too far. He did not understand. I was captured and taken to the prison. There was no trial, and only through the intervention of the ranger was I not killed outright. But that was many years ago, and the rage is long since faded. My father was avenged, and I only wish to travel the wilds and never see another settlement again. How did you escape? I escaped with the aid of the other inmates, Yeskar, Sturge, Zor, and Delilah. Typically, they were not the type I would associate with, but I was desperate to escape. I could not stand being in that cell, locked away from nature. I don't regret my actions and did not deserve to be caged. You don't wish to die and you want to make a deal? Indeed. This need not end in battle. Perhaps you'll allow me to make a suggestion? The bounty is for my ear. I'll give you my ear if you allow me to leave. Tell them I'm dead, and let me become a recluse. I'll go into the wild and never return. Agreed, but only if you help me find the other escapees. Then I'll get it over with. This arrow tip be sharp enough. That stings! There, take the ear and claim your bounty. As for my partners, I barely spoke to most of them. However, I do know that Zor is an idiot and has likely drowned himself in an ale barrel at the Green Griffin Inn. It was to be his first stop. I've already taken care of him. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a poultice to prepare for where my ear used to be. Well, I guess you don't know where the others are. There's no point in wasting energy on killing him. And a bit of his story actually touched me. I would have done the same if I was him. You've kept your end of the bargain. Go into the wilderness and never return. I thank you for my life. Farewell. Don't make me regret this. And I don't want it to be heard. I don't want to hear that I'm not all bad. Trap on that chest. Lightning bullet. I actually could use that. Well, I don't want it to come to the point where I'm just not looting things anymore. I've got a lot of gold. I'm not carrying that much, so I don't have to return. At least not in weight. Let's get this over with. Yeah! That wasn't so bad. Would you open it, please?
Done and done.
Since his story about Zor didn't help, I'm just going to take whatever I can get here. Besides which, she's going to be a recluse. Doesn't need anything anymore. So, just above that waterfall is the exit to Neverwinter Wood, where all the animals attack you. Hey, what's going on with this person? Oh, he's just sleeping. Now, who are you?
Hail to ye!
I hear that we have a contract with the great Druid. I will. Very well, then. Good luck to you. Oh, good mind to go and replace Sharwin right now, though. You know what? I'm so tired of all these traps. I really, really am. And as much as she helps, I'm sure Tomi would help a lot more. Let's go deal with that right now. Alright, before we do anything, let's rest. Tomi, we meet again.
Hello there. Wow, the saviour of Neverwinter. Would you sign me napkin? It's a bit greasy. And, mind a chicken?
You could have been there with me, but it was my choice to remove you. Well, I wasn't acting alone. Modesty, eh? How's that working out for you? If I were you, I'd take advantage of the notoriety while you have it. 3 months from now, and they'll turn you away from the door at McNarby's, saying, Ivaldis who? Me? I'm Tomi Undergallows. I think we know each other. So now you're working for Erebeth, huh? Seems like Lord Nasher wants to get rid of all these cultists who started this fight. I say good for him. Just goes to show that not all old people are useless and should be killed, you know? Anyhow, Miss Erebeth heaped a bunch of coin on me to come join this search. Pretty sweet job so far. Have you heard any rumors about the cult since you've come here? Nothing more than anyone, no. You ask me, though. Luskan's the place to look. Luskan? Oh, aye. The city has pirates and thieves galore. Anyone with any kind of bad reputation is more than welcome there. I assure you. Been there a few times myself. What better place for a frog to hide than amongst toads? Not that I've any evidence to back that up or anything. So why are you standing around here? Shouldn't you be out scouring the north for this cult? Well, I wouldn't get a lot done running off on my own, my lord. Heck, I was just told to come here and wait till somebody needed me. I'm no hero like you, my lord, though I'm a darn good rogue, if I do say so myself. This town is kind of boring. So far, I've counted 14 chickens that crossed the road. I suppose if you needed me, I'd be happy to tag along with you. Well, you're in. Alrighty then, my lord. I'm all yours. If you need me to do something other than what I'm doing, just give me a shout. How I guess we'll see each other later, Sharwin.
I suspected you'd show up here soon. I'm glad to see I was right. So, shall we join up once more?
I should have betted her. She is really nice to look at. But no, maybe another time, Sharwin.
If you change your mind, you can find me here.
Alright, Tommy, it's you and me again. Let's see if I can't get some coin for this other ear.
'Tis good to see you again. Have you had any luck tracking down the bounties?
I have one of the ears.
Aye. You found one of the convicts. Which ear do you have there?
Delilah's ear.
Aye, 'tis indeed the markings that the men of the bulwark told me of. Congratulations, lad. You've done a service for us all. I'd be pleased to offer you the bounty for it, then.
Surely the town's safety is worth more than what you're offering.
Ye be right. Me coffers be small, but I will add what I can for your reward. You did earn it. Might ye have another of them ears in your pack?
I have Wyvern's ear.
Aye, 'tis indeed the markings that the men of the bulwark told me of. Congratulations, lad. You've done a wonderful service for us all. I'd be pleased to offer you the bounty for it, then.
Again, the town's safety is worth more than what you're offering.
Ye be right. Here you go. Might you have another of them ears in your pack?
No, not anymore.
Well, I hopes you find them bastards soon. Something I can do for you then, lad?
I'll be going.
Farewell to you then.
Well, that's 3, including Zor's, and there were 5. Now, Tommy might be a little underdeveloped because he hasn't been out adventuring lately, like I have. Well, since we're here, I don't really care to go to the inn, but actually would be nice to stay there. Should have stayed there. Cracked Anvil. The Cracked Anvil is where we want to go. Let's just sell what we have and then return to where I was, going to the Neverwinter Wood. There we go. Now Tommy is with me. Let's just go. I'm sure we'll run into chests. What do you see? Alright, so the deer wasn't attacking us, but what's this? A dryad.
Your end.
Leave me, foul creature.
Don't let her cast. We need some support.
No, please, let me live. I give up.
Why should I allow you to live? Shadow, come!
The rage, it burns me up. Makes me want to kill you. I'm trying to control it, but please be quick. What do you want?
What is causing the rage? Tommy, fool.
I don't know. The rage just fills my mind. Makes everyone seem like an enemy. I don't know you or who you are, except that something makes me hate you.
I don't know what he's fighting over there, but he better not die. The fool! Ah! What could affect your mind in such a strong manner?
Must you keep talking to me? I must flee soon, or else I will be forced to attack you. The only being I know of who has that kind of power is the spirit of the wood.
I guess you better flee now, then.
End draws nigh.
Make me regret getting you, Tommy. And now that that's over with, I'm gonna have to go back and get that fool. There, I have my own boar. Ridiculous. To talk to him about what he should be attacking and what he shouldn't. Attacking everything with he can possibly see is foolishness. Alright, let's continue this conversation. Why did you attack me?
I don't know. The rage just fills my mind. Makes everyone seem like an enemy. I don't know you or who you are, except you something that makes me hate you.
It seems to be affecting the whole forest.
Must you keep talking? Yes. But it has never caused harm before. I don't know why it would start now. No, he has spared me. I must not do such things. Sorry, master. Do you know what I might do to stop it? I don't know. I can't think. The spirit hasn't been here in a while. It doesn't travel by here now. I don't know why. Maybe if you could find someone whose mind isn't affected by the spirit's power? Who wouldn't be affected? How should I know? I never go far from my tree. You are the ones free to roam around. You should know these things. You're so stupid I should... Never mind. Maybe the Druids could help me, or the nymphs, or even the witch. Witch? Tell me about these Druids. There were some Druids wandering around here a while back. I don't know where they went because I was hiding, so I wouldn't have to attack them. They were dangerous. They wanted to hurt my tree. No, that is the hate speaking. Why would the nymphs not be affected? I didn't say they wouldn't, did I? I just said they might not. How should I know? Sorry. I don't mean to keep yelling at you like that. Tell me about the witch. Sitara is the witch of the wood. She comes here sometimes. She's bad and wants to eat me. No, wait. She is good and she helps me. Oh, I wish I could think clearly. This is so hard. You must be careful when you deal with Sitara, though. She has a hard time dealing with people. It's because of her face, of course. What do you mean, because of her face? She used to be beautiful, but now she is ugly. I don't know what happened, since she doesn't like to talk about it. I just know that she thinks that people are always judging her by her looks. She won't talk to you because you're evil. You want to kill us all and burn our trees. So she won't talk to you, and I'm not going to tell you how to get her to talk to you. Get away from me. You can trust me, dear. Why don't you tell me what you know? Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry I yelled at you. It's just so powerful. I will tell you what you could do, but then you must flee. The witch Sitara would give anything to have her looks restored. One day, one of the nymphs told me that she had something that made people think they were beautiful. I don't know any more than that, but you might be able to trick Sitara with that. Now, please, let me go and you should leave before I'm overcome. Flee now. Goodbye. No, I will not flee. I will strike you down and kill... Oh, no. Yes, I will flee. You must get away from my tree. If you remain close, I will lose control and attack you again. Goodbye and good luck. I've got to go get a companion again. Told me the idiot. You fool.
It was so strange, you know? There was this bright tunnel, and my mother was there, and then it was like, yoink, not yet, stupid, and I was back here. Weird, huh?
Well,
so, do you need my help again?
thankfully, Kaliandros brings my companions back from the dead and summons them here. Yes, I do, but we're gonna have to talk about what you do out there. Great, let's, avoid that tunnel for a bit, shall we, eh? Yeah. Tommy.
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
More training for you would help. I'm always useful, seeing as I've gained a bit of skill, though. Let me sit down for a moment, then I can show you what I can do now. Oh, a new outfit also helps.
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
I just want to talk. Oh, and what do you have in mind, my lord? Do you have any advice or suggestions you can give me about my mission? Well, if I was a cult, you know where I would be? Luskan, city of sails. Home to every pirate, smuggler, lawyer, and all-around ne'er-do-well north of Waterdeep. I mean, who would notice a few extra murders in a place like that? Last time I was there, the pirates weren't chopping people up in the streets. The high captains were. The high captains, huh? I've heard about them. What do you know about them? Aye, there be 5 high captains, ex-pirates all, who rule the city with an iron fist. Why, there's 5, and not just one, I have no idea. Mind you, they don't really rule Luskan. Anyone who knows anything about Luskan knows that the Arcane Brotherhood really runs the show. Yes, I've also heard of them. What can you tell me about the Arcane Brotherhood? Ah, it's just a group of evil wizards bent on dominating the world, you know? The usual wizard stuff. They're led by some guy I think he's called Archmage Arcane, I think. If I remember right, we're all bottled up in the host tower, which sits just off the coast on a little island. Never come out. Very secretive, that sort of thing.
Anything else?
Well, Luskin's not a very welcoming place, especially for us demi-humans. It's mostly all just really nasty human folk with no better place to be. If the cult is there, they could be anywhere, I'm guessing. Seems to me that somebody in Luskin would know something, though.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, Tommy.
What can Tommy do for you?
I just want to talk. If we're to be companions, I'd like to know more about you.
Well, there's only so much you can know about me, my lord. Tommy Undergallus be the most famous halfling rogue in all of Calimport. That about sums it up.
You're from that far south, huh?
Oh, I've my tales of treachery and deceit, the likes of which have been told to wide-eyed little Calimshite children for many years. But I doubt you'd be interested in that.
Maybe I should know, though. Go on. You know you want to tell me.
Well, let's see. Tommy's had a bunch of friends and a bunch of enemies in his time. There's only been one who's been both. My arch-nemesis, Samuel Bumbleheart. Sammy and I were pals dating back to the good old days when we used to run wild through the streets as wee little urchins, stealing avocados and pinching purses. When I started to gain a bit of notoriety of my own, however, Sammy became a mite jealous, poor lad. Fame was always Sammy's thing. He's always loved attention, ever since he did that striptease in the half-orc bar to keep from being pummeled. I've always thought he was a bit of a diva.
You seem to rather enjoy the fame yourself.
Nah, not so much. It's a bit hard to pick a pocket when you have 20 suspicious eyes on you. Great with the lasses, though, I'll admit. Sammy was content for a while, but he'd get mad when folks always recognized me first. The guards would chase me down the street and he'd complain. Why didn't they chase me? Oh, he tried to show me up as a thief. Not being very good, however. It only landed him in prison. In Kalmshan, that means you're as good as hung. I busted him out the first time, but that only embarrassed him. No good deed goes unpunished, you know? So Sammy had to take action.
Why didn't you just leave him in prison?
Well, the truth is, I didn't really mean to break him out. It was an accident. The kind that brings down half the prison and causes a mass escape. Happens all the time, trust me.
Starting to like him.
I don't know why Sammy was so mad, really. He just seemed to lose it completely. All that shouting and turning red in the face. It was just so sad. After all, he'd only broken a couple of legs. He could still walk. Even if it was with a limp. Could I be held completely to blame? At any rate, Sammy decided enough was enough. It was time to ruin his best pal, Tommy, once and for all.
You don't sound like his best pal.
Of course I was. I mean, so what if I was the one who did the job he got arrested for? So what if I slept with his lady friend while he was in prison? We were buds.
Beginning to see why he so disliked you.
Sammy came up with a plan. Not the brightest plan, I suppose. He was never much of a planner. His last plan, in fact, was a heist that ended up with him being left naked and cold on a ship to Mastika. Well, all right, I did forget to go pick him up, but it was his plan. This plan would be different, however. Or so I thought. I'll have to tell you about it sometime, my lord.
Maybe another time. Well, at least he's not tempting me to think about women all day. But he is a little comical. I should have kept him from the beginning. My mistake. Alright, another dire borer. You want another crack at this one, Tommy?
Pray to whatever gods you worship.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be fighting a lot of animals out here. The deer are easy to bring down. What are you doing? What'd I summon you for? You just hung back the whole time. Well, we're looking for a witch, is my guess. After talking to that, Dryad. Tommy's tale. I don't really care about the Druids.
There is supposed to be a tome out here, though. Where is it? Tome of Ice. No, that's Port Last. Tome of Resonance lies somewhere along the treacherous road deep into the Neverwinter Woods. No. Okay, we'll have to find that. Spirit of the Wood, I wrote down. Spirit of the Neverwinter Wood has somehow come to harm, and Awil, an archdruid who maintains a conclave there, is gravely worried. He has reluctantly granted Forest access to adventurers so they might help him right whatever has gone wrong. Well, that I know. Then there's missing druids. 3 of his druids have recently gone missing. Terrari, Orlane, and Bree. What about what that... Did I not write down... I don't think I did. One of the Dryads apparently knows of it. I don't know why I didn't write it down. Of something to make that witch beautiful again. Or something to make people think she's beautiful, at least. And with that, I'll be able to enlist her help. Well, I've memorized it anyways. But that means speaking to other Dryads, and that won't be easy because they all want to fight you. Well, maybe I can kill one and loot. Loot it? Perhaps? I don't know what magic it would be that would... What do they call it? A glamour? Makes people think that you're... not what you actually are. More deer.
Prepare to become one with eternity. There! There!
Oh. Well, to be fair, my summoned animals and whatever I summon have gone off attacking things before too, so it's not just Tomy. Although Tomy is a fool. As long as he can pick locks, disarm traps, then we're good. What's this? It's a home. There's also druids out here that the, I don't know. The Dryad spoke of evil druids. We'll have to look out for them, too. Don't need arrows. Desarin River. Long ago, before there were roads anywhere north of Tethir, the Desarin was known as the road to the north. The river reaches up past Waterdeep to the Evermoors and into the eastern end of the spine of the world. When humankind first explored the north, they chose the surprisingly fertile Desarin Delta for their first settlements. To this date, more humans live in the long, broad valley of the Desarin than in any other part of the savage frontier. The farms and ranches of the Delta feed the remote mining settlements of the north and fall prey to the orc hordes that sweep down the Desarin every decade or so. The great river carves the rough hills of the central north into a broad, gentle valley. It is this principal route for trade and commerce in the region, linking Waterdeep near its mouth with Yartar and Silvery Moon hundreds of miles upstream. Minstrels sometimes describe the Desarin as a sword thrusting up into the heart of the north. In fact, the river itself was once known as the Sword. This is important knowledge to those puzzling out Netherese and other ancient writings trying to locate important sites or priceless treasures. And we have another boar. You know what? Oh, what's this? I'll take a potion of cure critical wounds. We have to find out who lives in here, though. Garbage. Bull's strength. Could help in a tough fight. Of which I've encountered many. Well, that wasn't unlocking, that was just bashing it.
Aye, it's done.
Wine. I don't need that. Alright. Let's see what, see who lives in here. Could it be a nymph's home?
Okay, dokie.
Unlock it. There we go.
Aye, it's done.
Who's this? Kill for the mistress! I have no idea. Well, that was strange. This is a nymph's home. Really, really strange. Well, let's try the doors, of which there seems to be quite a few. Huh.
Here comes Halfling!
Maybe it'll work out after all. I have to look for that tome, so... Let's see anything. Let's see anything that could be the tome here. Never expected that door in the tree to lead to a big place like this. What's this? Oh, pixies. Figures. Kill the pixies. Come on, Tommy. I'm confused. I'm entangled. Kill the pixie.
I love this part!
Now we just have to wait for this to go away. Alright, it's gone. Fairy dust. Endure elements. Interesting. A lot of them. Fairy dust. Healer's kit. One more fairy dust we'll take. Bit of gold. Alright, what's in this room that all these pixies and fairies were protecting? The chest.
Okay, dokie. Eh? What can Tommy?
No, never mind. Huh. He's already starting to work out. Oh, and here. Keep up the good work, and I'll keep healing you.
Okay, dokie.
Everything's locked in here.
Aye, it's done.
Ooh. Stupid boar. Who's this? Ah, another dominated slave. Sorry. Who are you?
Hello.
Oh dear, I see the nymph has bewitched another one. Wait, you don't have the look of one beguiled by her sorcery. No, I am not. I have control of my own mind. Who are you? My name is Terrari. I'm a druid of the Neverwinter Wood Grove. And who are you, good sir? You're on the names of one of the names of the missing druids. My name is Avaldis. A will sent me to find you. Then I owe both a will and you a debt of honor. I only wish I had gotten further on my mission to save the spirit of the wood. How far did you get? Didn't get very far. I thought that although the animals were not communicating, the nymphs might be a good source of information. They may be flighty, but I thought they would have strong enough minds to resist the spirit's madness. I came to this house first, since I had, known this particular nymph in the past. She seemed very pleased to see me, eager even. I was hoping to get some information from her.
without, well, going into her house. This is quite the extensive place she has here. Why didn't you want to enter her house? Somewhere in the back of my mind, part of me was wondering why she never actually used my name, even though we had known each other for quite a while. It seemed odd. Unfortunately, I was not thinking clearly. I guess I was just certain that I could handle anything she tried. When we got into her house, she suggested that I get undressed, and while I was doing that, she cast a spell on me. I guess she knew how to manipulate you. Next thing I know, I was locked in here, unable to escape. The nymph hasn't harmed me, she just won't let me go. Before she enters the room, she casts some kind of spell, and I wake up later with no memories of what happened. Now that you have freed me, I must return to the grove to discuss the spirit of the wood with the other druids. Maybe the others have learned more than I have.
I'm trying to help with that. What have you learned about the spirit of the wood?
I do not know why, but there is madness in the spirit, and it is infecting the wood. Even affected the nymphs, so the madness must have a powerful hold. I do know that in order to get to the spirit, you'll have to find a way to enter the pool that it used to come through to get into and out of the wood. Before she casts the spell, the nymph did mention that the spirit hasn't been here in quite a while.
Tell me more about this pool.
The pool is some kind of entrance to another realm, where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like, though.
What do you mean, another realm?
It's another plane of existence. The pool acts as a portal to this other place. No living creature can get through the portal and into the other realm. That is what some of the oldest stories of my people say. The stories say that the portal exists between the realms of life and death. The spirits exist as some sort of half-life, so she can go back and forth through the portal. But we can't.
Do you have any suggestions of what I should do?
You should try to find the others and see if they know any more. There is also a witch named Satara in the wood, who might know something. I was going to talk to her after the nymphs. Beyond that, I have no idea how to cure the spirit, but it needs to be done soon, before some rash adventurer decides to kill off every living thing in the forest.
The thought did occur to me. Well, you able to get back out of here on your own now?
I can make it on my own. I'll meet up with you at the Druid Grove. Thank you again, and good luck.
Foolish druids. I can't believe how large it is in here. Maybe it's all an illusion. Nature magic of some kind. Oh, there's a... No. They don't even have to ask, and he does it. Good job. Whoa. Guess these are all the people that she's enslaved, then. Ah.
I love this part!
Good job, Tommy. Alright, there's an armoire here.
Okay, dokie.
Locked.
It's done.
Good job. What? Stupid wolf. Lock of nymph's hair. I'll take that. Oh, there's another chest we passed by here. The remains. Lesser restoration. I could always use that. Alexandrite. Knock spell. All those mages' scrolls. Sell for quite a bit, actually. There's another door here. I think we're going to be here for a while. I never expected this. There's a larder here. So... maybe this is what the nymph uses to feed the humans. that she's taken as slaves. Gold, enchanted arrows. We'll get through everything just fine then if he's unlocking and disabling all the traps. It's one headache removed. Ah. Good job, Tommy. Ah. I'm stunned. I still can't move. Go help. Go help. Huh. He actually did pretty well in that fight. I was worried when the boars had taken him out earlier. It's locked. Out of the way, wolf. Oh. An urn? Oh, there's a chest over there. Passed right by it. Locked. A door over here.
Aye, it's done.
Healer's kit.
Okay, dokie.
Everything's locked. At least not everything's trapped. Ah! Wolf just bashed it down. Who? Protect the mistress! Kill the intruder! Ah! No more! No more, I surrender!
Hey there.
I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Where are my clothes? Huh. Who are you? I'm a ranger here in, is this Neverwinter Wood? I don't recognize this place. Yes, this is the wood. Why did you just attack me? I don't remember attacking you. I don't even know who you are or where this is. The last thing I remember is walking through the wood trying to figure out what went wrong with all the animals. I had avoided several bears and a few boars, but I was getting very tired. I stumbled into an open glade and I saw, I think it was a woman. Beautiful woman. Yes, that's it. That's the last I remember. Next thing I know, you were attacking me. Although, you say I was the one who attacked. This is all confusing. You don't remember anything about your captivity? No, I don't remember a thing. Sorry. Let me ask you some questions about what you knew before you were captured then. I will try, although I can't promise anything. I hadn't learned very much. What did you discover about what is happening to the animals in the wood? There's nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak to them or calm them. They're just extremely hostile. I never had the opportunity to find out more. There are some druids missing. Do you know what happened to them? I haven't the slightest idea. Perhaps you should search this place? But be careful, since they might attack you too, if they're like I was. What did you discover about what is happening to the animals in the wood? Nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak to them or calm them. They're just extremely hostile. Never had the opportunity to find out more. I heard about a witch named Satara. What do you know about her? I've heard a little bit about her. She likes to help the forest creatures, but she doesn't have much contact with people. There's some story about how she used to be beautiful, but suddenly turned ugly. That's all I know about her. Alright, get out of here. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Chest here.
Okay, dokie.
And of course it's locked. Magic wand. Well, it's unidentified, but I could probably sell it for a good amount of coin. Alright. Top. The northwest part of this place has been explored. Let's continue looking for this this dryad. A dryad who takes druids
prisoner. I'm looking for that tome. Another magic wand. Could be over there. Chest of drawers. It's locked. Ah! Hope you didn't destroy that book, you stupid wolf.
It's done.
5 gold pieces. Nothing. Searching through all these books. History of the Creator Races. Oh. Actually, I might be interested in reading that. After what I found earlier. In a time when the north was always warm and the seas of the world were deeper, empires of inhuman peoples dominated the lands of Toril. In the elven tradition, these were the days when the Ikar Tel Quesser, or creator races, tamed the wilds, built towering cities of stone and glass on the shores of the warm seas, spanned the wilderness with winding roads, and fought wars of extermination. Such was their hatred towards each other. These were the days of thunder. First of these ancient creators was a Saurian race that built an extensive, if short-lived, civilization. Its survivors eventually became the Naga, lizard folk, troglodytes, and other similar creatures. Supreme among the creator races were the dragons. I know about that. Powerful enough to raid large cities of the other creator races with impunity. The dragons dominated the surface world, claiming vast areas of territory and battling each other for land, mates, and status. The great drakes only suffered setbacks when lesser races mastered magic, and they remain influential today despite the advances of such rabble. Developing in later stages of the civilization of the Saurians was a race of amphibious shape-changers that crept into the land to build their proud cities. These creatures contributed to the downfall of the Saurians, but they themselves eventually fell into barbarism under pressure from Sahuagin, merfolk, and Tritons. The survivors of this race are the Lokatath, it's hard to pronounce, and Taco in the sea, and doppelgangers on the land. Least known of the creator races are the Sylvan peoples that populated the forests and other wooded areas, living in harmony with nature and leaving few traces. It is believed that their civilization fragmented after a great plague created by a draconic or demonic power. Their descendants are the sprites, Korrid, and other small woodfolk that populate secret parts of the Forgotten Realms today. The last of the creator races, and the one that spent the longest time in a primitive state, are the humans, always adaptable and ingenious when circumstances allowed for their rise to prominence. Humans make advances with incredible speed and efficiency. Of the 5 creator races, only they truly have a civilization today. The dragons war with each other as individuals, and the other kinds have vanished from the world. It's all very fascinating, actually. I do like information like that.
Okie dokie.
Locked, locked, locked.
It's done.
Bolt of lightning. Huh, no tome. There's a chest here. Just with gold. I haven't spotted this tome. Might not even be here. It could be somewhere else in the wood, though. There's another room over here. Maybe it'll have the tome in here. If I'm so lucky. Silver ring. Not lucky. I guess Tamora is afraid of the Dark Lady and does not favor me today. Huh. A room with 4 doors. Not this again. Alright. Kill these stupid things. Is that it? That's really annoying.
I thought there was 5 of them. $20 gold. Can't move again. Creatures of the woodlands are very annoying. Let's wait for his stand. Okay, let's see if they have anything on them. They're so small. Pretty much bound to just get dust. You know, it's a good summoned creature to help, but it's just so large it gets in the way of everything. Is that it? I think that's it. Come on. Hopefully the other rooms won't have the same thing. Oh, it's a big one. Maybe... Ah! Stepped on a trap. Ah!
I love this part!
Ouch! Resurrection scroll. Topaz. More doors. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
Okay, dokie.
Locked. Did you lock? Did you unlock it? It's locked.
It's done.
Visibility. Let's try these other doors. Is there anything else to loot in this room? Chest. Bullet. Unidentified. Not interesting. Pharaoh's gold. Well, I can use it. Alright, I think that's everything in the room. Now we just have doors. There's one door to the south. Let's see what's in here. Ah, more fools to kill. Ah! Didn't see it till too late. Locked.
It's done.
Topaz. Bookshelf. The Desarin River. Port Last. I already read that. Desarin River. Out of the way, wolf. Ah. Thieves' tools. Useless to me. This is where they're staying. There's mats on the floor to sleep. Alright, let's see what's through these doors.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.